You've felt it. You are in a room, you speak, and the conversation simply moves on, as if through an invisible wall. It's not that they dislike you, it is that to their subconscious mind, you are not quite there. They don't see you. This phenomenon is not a judgment of your worth. It is a simple mechanical process of the social brain. In any group, the mind constantly scans for signals of certainty, value, and conviction. It allocates attention to the strongest signals to conserve energy. When your signals are muted, hesitant, or apologetic, the social brain files you under non-essential information. You are being overlooked because you are inadvertently telling people to do so. It is a habit of self-erasure, a subtle broadcast of your own uncertainty. First, we must dismantle the fallacy of being nice. There is a vast difference between kindness and reflexive agreeableness. Chronic agreeableness is not a virtue. It is a symptom of fear, a fear of friction. You agree to ideas you know are flawed. You accommodate requests that drain you. This constant appeasement signals that your boundaries are non-existent and your perspective is negotiable. People do not respect what is infinitely flexible. They do not seek the opinion of someone who has never offered a gentle, well-reasoned no. In an effort to be liked by everyone, you become truly valued by no one. Next, you must observe your language, specifically the way you surrender authority before you even finish a sentence. People who are overlooked often speak in questions. They use vocal inflections that rise at the end of a statement, turning it into a plea for validation. They soften their points with qualifiers like, "I just think maybe," or "this might be a silly idea, but." This is tentative language. It broadcasts a lack of conviction in your own thoughts. Stop asking for permission to speak. Remove the qualifiers. State your thoughts as complete, declarative sentences. The authority is not in your volume, but in the finality of your statements. Finally, understand the gravity of stillness. Anxiety is kinetic. It manifests in fidgeting, excessive nodding, and restless shifting. These are low-status signals that broadcast a desperate need for approval. They tell everyone that you are uncomfortable with the space you occupy. Power, in contrast, is still, composed, deliberate. Practice occupying space with minimal, intentional movement. In a conversation, hold your posture, let your hands rest, maintain eye contact without darting away. This physical composure creates a psychological weight. Your stillness commands the room's attention before you even speak, forcing others to quiet themselves and lean into your frame. The fundamental shift is not about learning a new set of behaviors. It is an internal decision. It is the decision to stop apologizing for your own existence. You must cease broadcasting the subtle unconscious message that you are not worth listening to. This begins by operating from the core assumption that your presence has weight, your perspective is necessary, and your voice deserves to be heard. You do not wait for the world to grant you this position. You simply occupy it. When you make this internal decision, your posture, your voice, and your gaze align, and without a single word of announcement, others will begin to reflect that new reality back to you. They will stop overlooking you, not because you demanded it, but because your presence has become undeniable.